Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So today we're going to be doing the finished jewelry video for the May 2023 Potomac Beads. This is the Best Bead Box subscription. So this was for May, so it was Mother May I, because that was when we had Mother's Day. So I can't wait to show you what all I made. I was able to make 4 necklaces and four pairs of earrings and a ring. So normally I don't make rings, and normally I tend to go more towards bracelets, but this time I decided to switch it up a little bit. So I can't wait to show you guys what all I made, so stay tuned. Alright, so here are the first pair of earrings that I made out of this box. So these are using the teardrop beads, the Czech glass teardrop beads that we got. And then I also put these on the fancy curved ear wires that they sent. So just a nice, very simple design. So it didn't take very much at all. Literally just put the teardrop beads on some head pins and just made a loop. And then just hooked them right to the ear wires. So a very simple design, but I really loved the design of the ear wires themselves. So I didn't want to overpower that design too much and just kind of make something simple with it. And this time around I really went basically kind of simple with the earrings. So there was just, I really wanted the beads to just kind of stand out. So let me show you the next set of earrings here that I made. So again, I used the same fancy curved ear wires, and then these are the ones that were the laser cut wood butterflies. They're the ones that came with this card that talked about the protective coating. So I really liked these, and I loved how they looked. And first off, they both match each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they're mirror image. So when you wear earrings, they both look the same way. So they had a light side and a dark side. So I actually felt like the contrast was better on the light side to be able to see the design better. So I put those to the front of the earrings. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see the back. And then the back has the darker wood on the back. So I just felt like you could see the contrast of the design better on the front. And it was also more uniform. You can see I have some darker spots on this one. The coloring was more uniform on the other side. So that's another reason that I put the other side to the front. So as I spin this back around here. So there you go. So again, just a very simple design. I used big enough jump rings here so that it would be able to go through, because this is a little bit thicker. So I just made sure I sized up, and then I had to use a smaller ring to get the ring to face the right way, so that it would face out when it's hooked to the ear wire. So it just has double jump rings on there. Alright, so that is the second pair of earrings. So let's go ahead and switch to the next ones. Alright, here is the third pair of earrings. So I used the chain that came in this box, and I hooked some of these bicones on here with just using head pins to make little charms basically. So I just put that through there, made a loop, and then just hung them on here. They're not 100% super matchy in the same exact spot, but close enough. They each had the same amount of beads on them so that they basically look the same. And I thought about doing more, but I kind of liked to where you could see a lot of the silver still. So I just kept them like that. And I just put these on regular ear wires. So I'll flip those around so you can see them. So they have lots of movement to them. Nice little sparkle when the light hits the facets on the bicones there. So that is earrings number 3. So give me a second. I'm going to switch out to the last pair of earrings here, which are my favorite pair. So I saved the best pair of earrings for last. Alright, so here are the last pair of earrings, and these are the Czech glass Morning Glory flowers. They're 20mm, and I have another one of these bicones in the middle here, and I just put those onto a head pin. You can see I just looped the back around and had another bicone on the back here, and then just looped the wire up and around. I just used a head pin, and then I made it go around 3 times, and then I used these oval jump rings that came in the box to attach it to just a regular ear wire. So I like that the angle that's on there, and actually these would be really nice for a lady who's taller, because you know then the earring would face down more. Just a thought. But I mean, honestly, I think that they would look really good on anyone. But yeah, so I think these turned out really cute. I love these flowers. I love the coloration through them, but I really love the way these turned out in earrings. So there you go. So there is earrings number 4. Alright, so here is the ring that I made. So I just used one of the gemstone pebble beads and used wire around the outside of it, and just kind of looped around the other side of it, like so. So there's that. So here it is on. So you can see it is an adjustable ring. I made it obviously to fit me, but you can make it however you'd like. Alright, so this is the first necklace here that I'm going to show you. So I used this, I made this using the Mayuki cubes that were in 4mm, and then the Potomac pearls in 4mm. So these, I just did an alternating pattern around the front here, and then on the top here I just used the rest of the pearls just to finish that up, and then around the back I just have some of the chain, and then I just did a lobster clasp here. I used more of these ovals, the oval jump rings that came in this month's collection. And yeah, so I really like the way that the cubes kind of sparkle. So let me bring this up a little closer so you can see that. See how they really kind of catch that light. So I really like that about these cube beads. So I thought those turned out very nicely. So I have it on the outside. There we go. So there you go. So there is the first necklace. So let me pull up the next one here. Alright, so here is the next necklace. So this one I used the Czech glass rounds in 8mm, and then I used the 6mm Czech glass faceted rounds to make this one. So we got a yellow looking piece here. Now these are the faceted rounds that have like the blue in some of them, and some of them are yellow, some of them are mostly clear. This had a little bit of kind of an orangey red kind of color in there. So on the back of it, I just did more of these glass rounds all the way up to the ends. Used the oval jump ring, and I just have a lobster clasp on there. So there is that one there. Let me pull this up closer so you can see these blue and yellow colors in there. You can see that. And then down in here has these other colors in here. So like there's orange. Alright, so there is this one. That is the second necklace. So let me go ahead and pull up the next necklace. Alright, so this necklace is my favorite out of the 4 necklaces that I made. So this one is using the Czech glass sunset flowers in the 10mm, and then the gemstone pebble beads, and then I also used more of the cubes in here. So I just did an alternating pattern, and then around the back again I have more chain here just to make it a good length, again with the ovals and the lobster claw clasp. So that is that one. And I really like the way that one turned out. I love the colors of it, but there's also, teal is also kind of my favorite color, so that is definitely my favorite here. I'm going to pull this up closer just so you can get a close-up of these beads. So you can see these are really pretty. So you can see the color inside of those Czech glass beads. They're just really pretty. So yes, definitely my favorite necklace here. And actually, without stopping the video, I'm just going to pop this next one on. So this last necklace is very interesting. So I used the lucite flowers on this one. And it's kind of like a choker. I don't know that this is going to hang on here very well. So this is kind of like it's like a cord. I'm just going to hold this up. It's like a cord. It's kind of like, almost like paper. But yeah, so I got it, I want to say like at Walmart, this cord. So it's not like a fabric. It's almost like, it almost feels like a paper mache or something. But yeah, so I used the button as the clasp, and then I just did flowers just very randomly, and I just basically braided the cord. And so as I tied on the flowers, I just left these off, so it just had a very natural, organic look to it. And at the end of the video, I'm going to take pictures and just do a quick little slideshow of me wearing all of the jewelry here, so you can get a view of that. But anyway, so this is how the button and the buttonhole work. So I just tied those right on there, and then this just goes right in just like that. So there you go. So there is the fourth very interesting necklace. And I didn't use all of the flowers. I do still have more. I just kind of picked the flowers that I thought the colors went nicely and made kind of an organic kind of feeling necklace. So, all right. So that was all of the jewelry that I made. I do have, like I said, a few little bits of stuff left. I still have some more of these bicones. Oh, and the yellow beads inside of these flowers. So this was from something I got from an old Potomac bead box. I don't know if they still have these or not, but they're just these Czech faceted drops, 7 by 10 millimeter. I don't know if they still sell these or not, but I thought they went perfectly inside. So they're like a teardrop shape. So there are those. So that's what I used inside of the flower. So they did not come in the box. I added those from my own stash, but they are from Potomac Beads, but they're also from Potomac Beads from a few years ago. So I don't know if they still have them, but I'm sure they have something very similar if that's a look that you want to go for. Again, if you want to get the subscription or if you want to order anything from their site, I do have links in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. And otherwise, thank you for watching. Stick around for that slideshow, and have a great night. You can see as I move around how it kind of catches the light. You can see it more this way than in the video as I had earlier. You can see how it has that shine moving around. Catches the light in there. Like how it has the reflection of the flower on here, because I have the light directly on me. Obviously this would not be natural lighting, but I mean it could be if you're outside. The woodcut earrings. I like that they are not too long, they have good movement. They're not heavy at all, they're very lightweight. So I actually really like these. And I like that you can see the pattern. I feel like it really stands out. And like I said, if you wore it on the darker side, you know, it would also work well. But mine, like I said, they kind of had different tones in the wood. So I liked the lighter side because I felt like they were more matchy-matchy, which is more my style. I like the matchy-matchy. So there are those. Like I said, these are just nice little simple dangles, lots of movement. The ear wires themselves have a nice bulkier feel to them than normal ear wires. So I liked just the pearl drop on them. Last earrings here. These dangles that I made. Again, just using a piece of chain, a bunch of bicones. Very simple earring design that you could use with pretty much anything. There you go, lots of nice movement. You could even do a couple of different chains if you wanted to add more movement to it. So there's that. Very lightweight. Lots of movement. Nice length, not too long, not touching you. So there you go. Last pair of earrings. And then the ring. That ring likes to disappear because I don't know where it is again. Alright, anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys had a great night. And make sure you comment below which piece was your favorite. I always love to hear about that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.